Okay, third graders, can we just all stand up and come to the front of the room? You can put your recorders in a safe spot on your chair or under it, whatever you would like. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Okay, so we're going to go this way around the circle. So everyone point the way we're going. So everyone point to their left. Yep, that's the way we're going. And we're going to step to this beat. Everyone step to this beat. Now we're going to go that way. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Join if you feel comfortable. Keep going. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left. Old brass wagon, you're the one, my darling. And sit. Let's all sit right here. And let's just go through. Words are really easy, right? You did the same thing twice, and then we have the last line. So, me and then you. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. 1, 2, ready, go.
Circle to the left, old brass wagon.
One more time. 1, 2, ready, go.
Circle to the left, old brass wagon.
Great. So listen very carefully. The notes are a little bit different on this one. Circle to the left, circle to the left, the old brass wagon. 1, 2, ready, go.
Circle to the left, the old brass wagon.
Awesome. Circle to the left. So we do this one 3 times. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. 1, 2, ready, go.
Circle to the left, the old brass wagon.
You're the one, my darling. 1, 2, ready, go.
You're the one, my darling.
You guys just nailed that. You want to do the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get a more in tune. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left. The old brass wagon, circle to the left, the old brass wagon, you're the one, my darling. Good, let's stand up, and we're going to make our circle again, and we're going to sing it while we're going to our left. Sound good? Yeah. Be gentle, everybody grab their hands, no pulling. Circle to the left. That's good. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Again. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Let's make this a little bit interesting. What if we circled to the right? Let's circle to the right, and now when we sing, what are we going to say?
Circle to the right.
Let's do it. Circle to the right, ready, go. Circle to the right, the old brass wagon. Circle to the right, the old brass wagon. Circle to the right, the old brass wagon. You're the one. Now go left. And circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. And let's all sit. Good. So, right there. So let's have how many? 4. Perfect. So Austin over. Austin, can you scoot a little bit closer over? Cool. So here's our 2 groups. We have what? We have you guys. You guys are going to be beat keepers. Got it? Beat keepers. And you all are going to be my rhythm keepers. So
The beat's better.
hey, you have to be the rhythm too. So we're all equal around here. Cool. So let's just beat keepers. Let's keep our beat. We did that in our feet earlier, so that's pretty easy. So while they're keeping the beat, listen to me sing the song, rhythm keepers. Circle to the right, the old brass wagon. Circle to the right, the old brass wagon. Circle to the right, the old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Okay, now rhythm keepers. Can you find us a place using both your hands to keep the rhythm? We can go pretty quick. So I want you to keep the rhythm of the words while they're keeping the beat. Sound good? So, circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Just like that. Beat keepers right here. Nice and steady. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. That's pretty good. So let's do the opposite. You guys keep the beat. Group 2, keep the beat. Number 1, you're the rhythm keeper. So thanks for getting the beat from the manager. That was good. So you guys are going to do the rhythm of the words. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. The old brass wagon, you're the one, my darling. Okay, so let's all do that while I'm keeping the beat and singing. And I want you to listen very carefully to how many sounds we fit into one beat in this song. So, everyone keep the beat. Now listen very carefully. You can sing along if you'd like. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Good. Let's just sing the first measure. So, circle to the left. Let's do that. 1, 2, sing it, go. Circle to the left. Okay, so now let's just do the first beat. Ready? Go. Circle to the left. Okay, that's the full measure. So, on the word circle to the, is that all in beat 1?
Yes.
Okay, so beat 1, how many sounds do we have in one beat? So before you answer, I want everyone to close their eyes. You can put one hand over your eyes if you'd like. And I want you to put up how many fingers for how many sounds there are in one beat. Circle to the right. Okay? Can everybody show me right now with their eyes closed? Okay, so let's sing it one more time. Just the first measure. Circle to the left. Let's sing that with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left. Now listen to me just by myself. Circle to the left. And one more time. Circle to the. Okay? So let's all keep the rhythm. I'll keep the beat, and I want you guys to pat the rhythm. Pat the rhythm on your legs. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left. Cool. Okay, so one more time. Does anybody have an answer for how many sounds are in one beat? In the first beat. Adam.
4.
4. Good. So those 4 sounds in one beat is called 16th notes. So this is one beat and there are 4 sounds. Circle to the right or circle to the left, either one. So that's what that is. And we have 1 minute. We're not going to get to recorder, but let's just sing the whole song one time through. Just for the heck of it. 1, 2, ready, go. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. Circle to the right, the old brass wagon. Circle to the left, the old brass wagon. You're the one, my darling. Thanks, guys.
All right. Okay, so let's go back and fill out our rubrics. And also, Randall, would you like some verbal feedback?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll start. Excellent starting with music. I really like the way you started right away with the music. And you might need to, when you work with the students and you want them to circle to the left, you probably need to go inside the circle. And you asked them to point, which was good. But some of the kids are going to be pointing the opposite way, so I usually go inside the circle and say, nose, toes, and belly buttons, point this way.
Okay.
Nose, toes, and belly buttons, point this way.
Okay.
So that they're all facing the right direction.
I'll write that down.
That might be helpful for you. And I've got it written down here for you, too.
Oh, okay. My plan as well.
I'm thinking that maybe clapping the beat would be good, and then patting the rhythm so that you have two different sounds, one to clap and one to pat.
Okay.
So clapping the beat, patting the rhythm. Okay, Adam has a comment. Guys, please listen.
keeping the rhythm and everything,
Yeah.
I think it would be more effective if you kind of use like a Weikert type of process. Like if you had us, because you just told us to keep the rhythm, but it wasn't really clear if you wanted us to sing or not.
Okay.
So like if you were like sing and pat the beat, and then like sing in
Yeah,
your head
okay,
and
yeah.
pat the beat.
I realized that as I went to do it, that I didn't really plan specifically, and I realized that once I got there, it was like it was unclear,
Yeah.
and I kind of went back and forth because I was kind of going.
Yeah, and that's why we're doing this, you know.
Yeah.
So the more you practice it, the easier it'll get. Andrew.
I thought you did a really good job of having us stay mobile. Like, we stood up and sat down several times throughout the
Yes.
lesson. So maybe as an extension, you could even just at the very end say,
Stand up and do
let's
it
stand
again.
up and
Yeah.
march to the beat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Good engagement. What else, Hunter?
Don't be afraid to use your falsetto. I just feel like it's like very at the top of your range, and it sounds a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And just like the practicality that like there's no way that you could be able to do that for every day for a couple of years
Yeah.
if you're teaching a class.
Yeah.
So just get a little comfortable with that falsetto and like seize it, because I mean you have a good sound. Like, I'm sure it would sound just fine, and it'd be healthier up there too.
Yeah, the more you do it, the easier it'll get, you know. And maybe, you know, you can go in and talk to Dr. Floyd. Say, could you
Yeah.
give me a little reminder? Or talk to Doriana or Rebecca. One of the grad students would be happy to help you, you know, work on practicing that a little bit. Good. What
Oh,
else?
so this is 6th grade, right?
Hmm?
Is it 6th grade?
Third grade.
3rd grade. I was going to
Third
say,
grade.
someone said 6th, I think.
No,
No, this is third
that would
grade.
be.
Oh, they were just done with
Yeah.
6. Oh,
I
okay.
like the how you did let's go to the right this time.
Yeah.
But then the whole lesson after that, you went back and forth between left and right when you were singing it. So I guess
Yeah.
either stick with
I'd stick with left.
Stick with
Yeah,
left.
just
Stick
stick with the
whatever
when
I
they're,
did
when they're
first.
moving. It's okay for you to go the other way, but then
Yeah,
when
stick
you're
with
teaching the
whatever I did
words, stick with left. Now, what did you guys think of the whole? How many sounds are there in a beat? Do you think that would be easy for kids? Confusing for kids? What do you think, Austin?
Having it being like circled to the left, the last word kind of made it confusing, or could make it confusing. I'm doing half note, and I have a visual like that, and I have the words under it so that they can see like
Yeah,
what's
that's
on
what
Yeah.
I realized.
Circle
Something-
to the.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what. Even if that's what I realized once I had the visual. Would be nice just to have something, even if it wasn't the notation, but just said
Yeah, circle to the. Yeah, and then when they're practicing it, then they need to do in slow motion. I'd say, okay, everybody, we're gonna go slow motion. Circle to the. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's what kids really need. They need you to take it that slowly and that kind of
Okay.
specifically. So they're doing it slowly and they're counting. And then you can say, okay, let's speed it up. Circle to the. Circle to the. It's still 4, but it's going faster.
Okay.
Hunter.
Yeah, and with that, I noticed this. Sometimes we would keep it circled to that, and then sometimes you would add left. Like, it'd go back and forth a little
Yeah,
bit.
well, that-
so
that
I wasn't
was-
sure. I was like, does
well,
someone
what I
listen to the 5th sound, or are we still focusing on the first 4?
Well,
which is why some people.
What I did is I kind of started it. What I wanted to happen was kind of start bigger and then zoom in to the one beat, and then you guys didn't quite get it, so I tried to go back out, and then I
Mhm.
Yeah.
because I didn't have another method of approaching it, like going slow motion, so I just kind of
Yeah.
went in out, and that got.
So just stick with circle to the, and I think you'll be good. You just stick with circle to the and leave out the left part. Just circle to the.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Andrew.
think this is just a small thing, but the visual, it had, for the circle to the left verse, that happened twice in the visual,
Yeah.
but we sung it 3 times. And so, I think it would be less confusing if you had it 3 times, or even just one time.
One time.
I think
Yeah.
you're talking about having a physical
Yeah.
visual, so
Yeah.
just think about that, I guess. But I really enjoyed the lesson.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, it was really, really well designed. I think you did a good job of singing the starting pitch. I think even when you're teaching the song, I don't think that you need to stop and say 1, 2, ready, sing. I think you can just go, everybody echo me. Circle to the left, old brass wagon.
Yeah.
My turn. Circle to the left, old brass wagon. Circle to the left. Yeah, and just do
Because I
it.
feel like in
that
between
way.
in those little moments, that's whenever
Yeah.
everything. There's like a little bump and it gets awkward.
Yeah, and these kids have been doing our fieldwork for long enough that they know how to do the echo singing thing.
Okay.
They've been doing it with their teachers long enough that they'll be able to get your cue if you just point to yourself and point to them. Katie.
Yeah, so when you give your starting note, make sure that you give the actual note that they're starting on, not the note that you ended on, because that happened just a couple of times.
Yeah, there's one measure where it doesn't line up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you have to
But
like
you won't
pause,
need to, I don't think you'll need to do that.
Yeah,
I don't think you need to pause
especially if
between,
I'm just
but
echoing,
yeah,
then
that's a
I'm
good
not having
point.
to count off in the pitch. So, because
right,
I was counting off in the pitch, but if I'm doing echo me, then they'll hopefully be able to.
right.
Yeah, that's a good point. You need to
Yeah.
make sure that you give them the starting pitch. Yeah.
When we were doing the circle and everything, and you'd say like again or sit down. There was one more, but I don't remember. But I would practice like instead of just like saying it really quick after you get done singing the words, just like time it out. And you don't necessarily have to sing like all the words because we'll keep singing the words. But like if it's more in time, then you'll be just smoother.
Okay.
Yeah, good point. Lots of good feedback. Any other feedback for Mr. Bertsche? You're teaching tomorrow at the elementary school with real kids. So it's going to be great.
Pretty good now.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So you will have all of this feedback. Will you please pass down your rubrics to us? And we'll get this feedback to you ASAP. Randall, since you're teaching tomorrow.